Welcome to the fourth episode of Tales of Cuba. Today, we embark on a journey through the era of the roots of fight for independence of Cuba, spanning from the late 19th century to the early 20th century. Join us as we uncover the 10 Years' War, the Little War, and the War of Independence, and meet key figures like José Martí, Máximo Gómez, and Antonio Maceo. The 10 Years' War 1868 to 1878. The struggle for Cuban independence began with the 10 Years' War in 1868. Led by Carlos Manuel de Céspedes, Cuban insurgents launched the Grito de Guerra, proclaiming independence from Spain. Despite fierce battles and significant sacrifices by Cuban fighters, the war ended in 1878 with the Treaty of Zanjan, which offered limited reforms but failed to achieve full independence. The Little War 1879 to 1880. Determined to continue the fight for freedom, Cuban rebels reignited the struggle with the Little War from 1879 to 1880. Although brief, this conflict kept the flame of independence alive and laid the groundwork for future uprisings. The War of Independence 1895 to 1898. In 1895, the final and most decisive war for independence began. Key leaders like José Martí, Máximo Gómez, and Antonio Maceo led the charge, inspiring thousands of Cubans to join the fight. Martí's vision of a free and united Cuba, Gómez's strategic brilliance, and the fearless leadership of Maceo were pivotal. The war saw major battles and significant involvement from the United States, especially after the explosion of the USS Main in Havana Harbor. The conflict culminated in the Treaty of Paris in 1898, ending Spanish rule and marking a new beginning for Cuba. Socioeconomic changes and the establishment of the Republic. The victory of the War of Independence brought about profound socioeconomic changes. Land reforms, the restructuring of the economy, and a renewed sense of national identity were significant outcomes. In 1902, the Republic of Cuba was officially established, ushering in an era of new possibilities and challenges. Cultural reflections and the influence of African and Creole populations. The fight for independence also had a lasting impact on Cuban culture. The influence of African traditions in Creole society became more pronounced, creating a unique cultural fusion. Literature, music, and art from this period reflect the resilience and diversity of the Cuban people, celebrating their rich heritage and newfound freedom. As we reflect on the fight for the independence of Cuba, we honor the bravery and determination of those who paved the way for a free Cuba. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Tales of Cuba. If you enjoyed the video, please like and share. For more in-depth stories, check out our book available on Amazon. Stay tuned for more episodes as we continue to explore the fascinating history of Cuba.